Alright, hello. It's been a while. It's been like years since I uploaded my last video, but I'm gonna start uploading again. I think this is I don't know why, I just miss it. But of course, this won't be like a main priority. I will be focused on college. But I still want to upload videos. I haven't done it, and so I just want to get started into it. So this will be a retro career mode, and it won't be a one-off, so it won't be like one video. I'm gonna try to complete a goal as I'll list later on. But so the team I'll be picking is Werder Bremen. So their team, they're my favorite team in Germany. I always supported them as a kid. They produce amazing players like Mesut Ozil, Naldo, Mertesacker, Diego, Miroslav Klose, Tim Weiss, the professional WWE wrestler, believe it or not, Marco Marin, German Messi, Borowski, Frings. The old but long staying players. Frings, he doesn't stay as long in Werder Bremen, but he's still a legend. Clement Fritz, and of course Claudio Pizarro, the Bundesliga all-time foreign goal scorer. He scored so many. Of course, he had 20 years, but he still scored half of his years. I'm pretty sure, double digits. He is a quality player. He changed his play style as he got. He's quality. Of course, Lewandowski will take it away from him, but it's fun while it lasted. Werder Bremen, they're now known as a lower mid-table team who flirts around relegation, but at the time in 2000s and early 2010s, they were not like that at all. In fact, they were a guaranteed top 6, top 8 team, constantly fighting for European spot, winning a title, believe it or not. They were a team to be Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, they try to pick off our players. People talk about Bayern Munich taking off the best players in the Bundesliga. Dortmund does the same. It's just they have less money to do it, I guess. Even some of these players like Pizarro, like Frings, they left. Diego, now they left to different German teams. So, it's Werder Bremen always gets picked on, but of course we did the same, but, it's a lot more from Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund. And because of that, they can't always find gems. They slowly declined, and especially declined when Thomas Schaff, I hope I said that correctly. He left as a manager. He had managed that team for so long, and he decided to leave, and it kind of went downhill from there. So I want to take this club backwards, challenging, winning titles. They were a team that people were scared of at the time. So I want to bring that back again. Obviously through FIFA, I'm nowhere near the qualifications, but I'll try to do it in FIFA. So I'm going to set out some rules. So the rules I'm going to be setting is I'm trying to make it realistic, but it is FIFA, so it won't be too realistic. And also, this is pre-recorded, so I may have broken the rules. I didn't have a mic at the time. So the difficulty, I have it on world class, but I'm definitely going to change it to legendary if it's way too easy. Transfers, I'm going to try to sign young, cheap players, future first team players, quality first team players, but they aren't getting minutes at other clubs, or basically the lower level team, teams that are in 15th place, but they're like the top in their team, so maybe I might go for them. And one maybe big marquee signing if we go up in the position, maybe European spot, and if our funds can match with that player. Free transfers, they can be easily abused in FIFA, so I'm going to try to go for okay players, or it will be hard. It'll be very hard to not go for Robin. It's very tempting to just build a super team out of free transfers, because you can do that. I did it in later FIFAs when I played on my own. So I'm gonna maybe I might get Aguero, for example, later on, but it'll be maybe for a year or something. I try not to abuse it. It'll be difficult though. Revenue strict. I'm gonna just set it up to revenue strict, because it's a really well-run financial club, but they don't spend a lot. They try to be, because a lot of the ownership is due to the people, and they want to make sure their money's right. The selling policy, I can't buy a crazy amount of players like Chelsea and this year, where basically they can't even get a chemistry out together. And I can't sell a bunch either, so it's got to be in moderate amounts, I guess. I know it's not really a thing, chemistry, but I'm gonna just try to do that. And I know in FIFA 21, like I'm pretty sure chemistry is a thing or something in career mode, but I haven't played it, so maybe. I will be doing a 50-50 chance on my highest rated player or highest player form on being sold. So if, let's say in the transfer window and they haven't bought him, in the first one I won't do it, but I think in the next one, so the next summer, I'm going to do it. So if, let's say I have Mesut as an example, even though I don't have him. If he's my highest rated player, I put him on the transfer list. I won't put him on, if no one's buying him later down the line, I'm going to put him on the transfer list, and if still no one buys him, then I keep him. And then till the next summer, because the winter I'm going to try to, the winter is like crazy. But in the summer, I'll try to do it again. If he still is the top overall, or if one of our players is crazy insane in form, and then we'll do that. Because Werder Bremen, at this year in FIFA 15, they became that club. They became a selling club essentially. And then the simulations. So I'm gonna try not to sim too many games. I think the only games I will sim is the cup competitions, and only the first and second rounds. I think in Germany there's very little. I'm not for sure. I think it might actually be a lot of rounds. So there it won't be. I will simulate like maybe the first round, or second round. But everything else I will play it. And then the end game, of course, is to win the Champions League. But not only that, I want to retain the league or the Champions League. Usually many career modes they end with the Champions League win as a high, but I want to see can we replicate it? Can we replicate that success? Usually, Liverpool they retained the league. They're trying to retain the league. Right now they're in 7th place. I'm pretty sure. So they aren't going too well for them, and hopefully I can achieve retaining the league or retaining a Champions League. Defending it, it's difficult, And of course I won't be like, the greats like Alex Ferguson or Arsene Wenger, because one, they're greats. I can never replicate them. But two, I don't think you guys want to watch, 15 years of FIFA unless it's like simulated. But even then, I don't think you want me to see like 10 years of FIFA. Maybe it might take that long to get to Champions League. I don't know, but I don't think you guys want to watch that. So that will be it for, I guess, the rules. And then we're going to get right into the transfer window. Alright, so as we were looking at the transfer window, I looked at many types of players. I was just random, just trying to figure, what kind of players. And like I said, at the time, I didn't set up rules, so probably I might broke one or two. I have no idea, but I know that I was just randomly just looking for cheap players, or just any kind of player really. And I realized that the transfer budget is very little, to say the least. So I decided to do a loan approach, I guess you could say. I tried doing permanent transfers. I think the only permanent transfer so far was really Ndoye, which I'm kind of annoyed because I don't know why I just went for him. I just saw his pace and I guess I kind of panicked. But so I got Coleman on loan. I got Sergio Roberto on loan. Clinton and Jay. The Leon man, I think I got him on loan as well, and Ndoye, so in a permanent. So I guess you could say I haven't exactly improved, but I put in the players that I do want to play with. I do want to have them involved for sure. Obviously Coleman is pace, and the fact that we all know him now as one of the Bayern's best players. But so maybe we can grow him into a good player. Sergio Roberto, obviously he's 75 rated. I couldn't get him on a future fee, but I did get a season loan out of him. Clinton, he's just quick, and then Ndoye's just quick. It's gonna be a rough transfer. It's gonna be a rough start, but hopefully we can get a result against Hertha Berlin. But before we even get to that, Franco Di Santo we did get a good offer for Franco Di Santo, but I did wanted to keep him because he did have cult hero status, and I guess he is good in a way. I mean, he's one of the higher overalls in the team, and I mean, in real life, he was a good player, so I wanted to keep him. So alright, so as you can see here, we're in the stadium of Hertha Berlin, or even the national teams really, and you know, they got Solomon Kalou. Oh shit. They got Solomon Kalou, Stalker. I mean, I know some of the players. Thomas Kraft, Plattenhart. He stayed there for a while. Here's Di Santo. He is onside. Hopefully he's onside. He can come in, cross it, sweaty goal. Yes, I have to revert to sweaty goals already. It is 1-0 up to Werder Bremen. Great start. So in the end, I decided to play another game against Hoffenheim. Fritz. What can Fritz do? Now he's back to Clinton. Now to Di Santo. To Uno. What can Uno do? Coleman. Give it to Bartel. He's free. Through on goal. And it's a great goal. I mean, fantastic turn. Great pass by Coleman. I mean, I think maybe there might be a little partnership going. I mean, Bartel's. I honestly could tell he could be a great player. I mean, he's 73, but it don't matter. He doesn't have amazing stats. You know, it's not like he's 90 pace or crazy traits. I just think he's just a good performing player. But right now, Hoffenheim, they will try to bring on the attack now because they know they're losing. They can't just sit back. Here's Polanski, but in the end, the halftime whistle blows. Now here's Clinton. I haven't seen Clinton do much in this game. And oh my god, Bartel's just elbowed him, but we get the foul. I mean, we get the free kicks. I mean, it goes good on us, even though we absolutely destroyed that player. Fritz. Here's to Luca. Di Santo. Here's Elianusi. What can Elianusi do? Gives it to Modeste. Anthony Modeste. I'm pretty sure he was a top goal scorer in one season at one point. So he is a dangerous man. I do need to mark him at some point. And he's already making plays. We blocked it. Great slide challenge. I didn't even know who that was, but I wanted to see it again, so go. Playing it through. Let's see what it is. I'm pretty sure it was number 3. I think it was Luca. Let me check here. Yup, it was Caldirola, the guy who made the terrible pass, but great block. You know, he might get in the starting lineup next game. So here it is. They're already playing with the ball in our 18-yard box. What could we do? I'm just trying to block the passing lane. It's just not working out. And yeah, I mean, I gave him just too many touches. Polanski with the goal. It's 1-1. Now, personally, I don't like to play for the draw. So I'm basically chasing this game, really. Di Santo with a change of pace. And here's Bartels. Couldn't win the header. Now it's Modeste. Modeste changed the game already. Now it's Kevin Volland. What can Kevin do? Kevin is clearly breaking our defense. It's offside, surely. And it's not. They scored. Modeste, who was one of the game changers of the game. Now I'm really chasing a game now. Not a great result. We were great in the first half. I don't know what happened. I mean, just looking at the stats, you just see Sergio Roberto and Vestergaard having a pretty terrible performance, not gonna lie. Even in Doi. So we had a new lineup, and hopefully we can get a result against Bayern Leverkusen. So right now, at this time, Bayern Leverkusen were a top, before they were I guess you could say maybe mid-table, upper mid-table, maybe challenging Europe, but during this season and ahead, they were definitely top 4. I mean, they had a good manager in Roger Schmidt. I wonder if I can stop him now. With a great goalkeeping, and clearly it's just bad defense. In 4 minutes, and Danny Ings, the player that I wanted in the transfer window. Joseph. Bartels. What can Bartels do? David. Coleman. Kingsley. Gives it to David. Now Luca. What can Luca do? Oh, I see the idea. It's okay. Here's Emre. Here's a Bartels. Shoot it! Oh, it's a great near post finish to Finn Bartels. I mean, he is our main goal scorer. I mean, he probably will be our main goal scorer in the team. I mean, with 3 goals already, so he's 3 goals in 3 games. Not a bad ratio for a striker. Not a bad ratio. I mean, he's not even a striker. He's a right midfielder. They cleared it. Now here's Danny Ings. Gayu with the weird touch, but worked out in the end. Bartels gives it to Gayu. To Yuno. Gives it to Kingsley Coleman. What can King do? What can Kingsley do? He's going to give it to Yuno. Oh, great save by Bern Leno. Here's Bartels. Give it to David. David, great change of pace. He's trying to break through his man. He's holding it up. Good hold-up play. It's okay. Just play it back. A lot of other players are back, but that's okay. We'll try to unlock their defenses. Here's Gebri. What can Theodore do? Gives it to Yuno. Gives it to Selk. Gives it to Theodore. What can Theodore do? Gives it to Kingsley Coleman. Switch. Luca. David. We're going to play great football. Oh, great through. Go through. We're on the counter. Could Clinton do it? Clinton. I did doubt him a lot, I'm not going to lie. But luckily, we made it through. Let's just hope we seal this game through. And in the end, we sailed it through. And we got the 2-1 victory. Alright, that will be the end of the video. And I know somewhat of a abrupt ending. It was bad edits. I mean, it's over a month since I played that gameplay and I just recorded it, so just doing over the voice. So I will be doing live commentary. It'd be much easier to edit, so I don't have to spend so much time on it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed what honestly thought it was pretty bad, but hope you guys enjoyed that. I will be doing other games as well if I find it easier as well, but I am going to continue with this career mode, and hopefully you enjoyed it.